Welcome to Gunkle Tarot. My name is Brian Gryphon. Today I am going to walk through a deck. Apologies for the camera shake. I'm still on my temporary jerry rig stand. The new, just published digital Gryphon Kaleidoscope Oracle from our friend at the Game Crafter. So it comes in their hook box. I do not consider a tuck box or a hook box proper housing for a deck that gets frequent use, and so I went with the hook box, which is less expensive, on the presumption that most people, if they like the deck, are going to put it into a bag or box or wrap it in cloth, etc. So this is before I had redone some things, so I've redone the file on the hook box that we and the inside will have actually just the text here. I haven't done with the rest of it, so that if you're recycling it, there's less ink being wasted, and if you're keeping it, all the stuff you need to know is on the outside. So that is the digital Gryphon Kaleidoscope Oracle. As I said, I've opened up the deck and put it into an order I want to go through. They aren't numbered cards, and so there is no particular order unless you want to have an order of your own or like to do it alphabetical by the image titles. The image titles are not on the cards. There are no keywords. This is strictly a what do the details of the card inspire in you. And let's see, I will zoom in. I will now use that box as a marker, so I know not to hopefully go out of frame too much. So again, these come from the Game Crafter, unsorted. There aren't names or numbers on the cards. You can download a full color PDF from the Game Crafter after you've ordered the deck, which will give you the file names if you want to use those for reference. A number of these are based on my series of prints called Teddy Bear Tears, and most of the other Kaleidoscope images are available at my Fine Art America shop as wall art. There will be a link to them in the description below. Also, by the time I've published this video, I will have revised art files on a few of the cards that are particularly darker than I expected. So the first batch of cards are spun from on my digital photography. Some have been spun from my graphic art. That happens to be a Black-Eyed Susan. This is a cactus. These are Field of Iris. This is a close-up of spiderwort. This is, as you may guess, a sunflower. This is spun from a field of daisies. This is spun from a digital painting taken from my photograph of Digitalis. And this is hosta. And now we move to a variety of photographs of scenes from around Columbus, Ohio. I call that one Fenestration, which is the windows. This is called Hidden Cathedral. And at Fine Art America Gallery, I do have an image showing the source picture. This is called Firehouse. This one is just called Bricks, or Brickwork. This is called Violet Steel. This is a new one, and I honestly can't remember the title, but it's spun from a office building downtown. This is spun from the replica of the Santa Maria ship that was downtown Columbus on the Scioto River previously, although it has been relocated. This, I believe, was called Bridge and Water, or Wood and Water, from a Metro Park area. I have a series of 4 that are spun from my photographs of signage at various pride parades in Toronto, Ontario, my hometown. This is called Glow, which originally was the Gays and Lesbians of Waterloo. They now just call it Glow, the Queer Center. Toronto Men Over 40 celebrate diversity and love. Now I go to what I mentioned earlier, the teddy bear tears, which are my reactions to the childhood and indeed infant trauma that I am still working to recover. Rubber ducks, a variety of other digital images. These tend to be spun from digital drawings rather than photographs. And this is an example of what we're talking about, the file at Fine Art America. This is perhaps the middle half. It goes a lot further out, but keeping it down to the size, I wanted not to lose all the detail. This has drawings of airplanes. This has a variety of items, as does this one. And this has probably got the most amount of small detail in the series. Another one. Teddy bear tears with a merry-go-round ride horse, to which I've added a variety of clip art type items. This is actually, should be in with the city. This is spun from my photograph of a local playground in the winter time. Back to teddy bear tears. This is a piece of jewelry as the basis that it was spun out of. And this is all digital work, and it's a winter theme. This is one of my 2 5-sided rather than 8-sided kaleidoscopes, and this is based on a photograph I took of a young person wearing a kimono at a arts festival some time ago. This is a digital drawing based on my photograph of fabric swatches being hung at a local shop. This is one of the ones that has been redone to make it a little brighter. That is somebody wearing jeans, and so the title is Denim. And again, more detail on if you order it. This is one of my other 5-sided. This is a shoefiti, which is sneakers, shoes, and boots hung over power lines. It's been spun into a kaleidoscope. Here's a different one of sneakers. This actually is spun from my photograph of one of my teddy bears. This is all digital artwork. Black cats dancing. Some of you have seen this. This was spun from my photograph of the late, great feline boss of mine named Anakin, and I call it Feline Angels because from a distance that surely has that look. This one is Survive to Thrive, part of my mental health journey. Another one that has been significantly redone to perk up the colors and lighten it up for your orders. And this is called Tech Port. Another one that definitely had to be relightened. Those look like eyes. They're actually off of a computer box. So that is it. That is 47 oracle cards to let your mind wander and see what comes of it. It is available now at thegamecrafter.com. And again, if you use the code 301MAR25, you will save $3.01 off of each of all of the digital Gryphon games published at the Game Crafter, which includes, obviously, the Kaleidoscope Oracle. It includes the Tarot Sister Who Jumbo Deck, Tarot Sister Who Majors Plus Deck, the Romanowski and Phillips Official Lyrical Oracle Deck, and Sister Flirt's meditation decks in poker size, the poker size with hologram, and the miniature in the metal tin Choose Joy Meditation, all available. And the discount applies through orders placed through March 22nd. Please note, because they produce complex games in addition to decks like mine, do default, I believe, pretty standard to a 4-week production time. This one was about 2 weeks, and that's about standard for them, unless they get inundated with some sort of promotional thing happening of their own. Thank you very much.